Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Kelly Field. This is the 1992 Milton Men's All-Star Game. I'm Roger Holman, along with Flash Flaherty. We'll bring you all the play-by-play. There's the first pitch of the game. And stepping into the box for the Walsh division is Hoppa Harrington, playing second base tonight. And on the mound, Frank Bognano. When we get the chance, Flash will go over the defensive assignments for you. We'll be looking at Harrington, Connolly, and Fallon up for the Walsh division here in the top of the first inning. Jay Ray is the umpire. And refreshments are being served off to our left by Johnny Ford. Fly ball deep down the line. And it's over the fence, foul ball.
Papa's showing some pretty good power right there, Raj. He's had a very good year. He's been not accustomed to leadoff position. He's been batting third or fourth for the Hojo Company.
Next pitch, base hit up the middle. Up at good wheels. Ball hit out to Ricky Cox in there quickly. So Walsh division starts off with a base hit. Of course, this is a hitter's game. Runner on first base, and Steve Connolly, new acquisition from Hojoco. We played with him for years in the Quincy League, and he took a couple of years off, had some children, and settled down a little married life, and now he's back with Hojoco and has done a great job at shortstop. Loves to go to the right side.
Seems like Raj and Hojo Company all have shots on.
And he does. Base hit in the hole. Out to right field is the hit. Hoppa goes from first to third. And Connolly comes through with the base hit. Runners are on first and third base. And that'll bring up Pat Fallon. Left-handed hitting first baseman for the Home Wreckers. Fallon played on 2 championship teams for the Home Wreckers. So right away, the Walsh division goes on the attack against the Laffan division. By Bognano. It's a high fly ball hit out to right field. It's caught. Throw comes in. Hoppa scores, and they hold Connolly to first base. That was Jim Daly catching the ball in right field.
Pat got just a little under that, Roger. That would have made the tennis courts.
One out now brings up Kenny Markham. Kenny's playing left field tonight. Kenny, big power hitter. That left field fence, very inviting for him. Pitch a little flat. He hits it high, but he didn't get all of it, but it may get to the tree. Coming in, Todd Berry has trouble with it. Hits off the tree against the fence. Connolly trots into second, and Markham's got a long single.
That wasn't far from being a home run, Raj.
First and second, Walsh at top of the first inning. Walsh division is up 1-0. Now coming to the plate is Rich Holman for Jordan Brothers. Rich is having an outstanding season for a lackluster year for the Jordan Brothers squad. Bognano, 2 pitches outside, ball 2.
Richie can go to all fields, Raj. Good power and very good speed.
Here comes the 2-1 pitch. He hits it up the middle. Shortstop's got it. Morgan steps on second, throws to first. And he's safe. He pulled him off the bag. And it'll be a fielder's choice for Holman. Puts runners on first and third. Markham's erased. This will bring up Billy Gray, another left-handed hitting with real power. Always hits the ball real hard from Hojoco.
Very deceptive, Raj. He really doesn't look like a power hitter that he is. He can go into the tennis courts very easy. He gets his pitch.
Here comes the pit, a little deep. 2-1 count on Billy Gray. Pitch is high, tomahawked out to right center. In comes Shepard. He makes the catch, and that's the third out. So after 1 inning of play, Walsh division picks up 1 run. We'll set the lineup for you now for the Laffan division. Todd Berry will lead off. Paul Cedrone will bat second. Morgan's third. Marisola fourth. Cox, McAuliffe, Pat Flaherty, Frankie Bognano, the pitcher. Shepard, Tian, Jimmy Daly, Steve Rice, John Christo, Chris Finneran, and Dave Berry are the All-Stars from the Laffan division, and that's the order in which they'll bat.
I see they recruited Roger, the X Factor, Pat Condon, to be the plate umpire. Pat, who now plays for M's Catering, formerly Cochrane.
And M's Catering, one of the more improved teams in the 1992 campaign. As,
absolutely. Roger, I see one of the all-time Saints veterans, Tim Sorgi, has stopped by the booth. Maybe would like to add a little something to the game.
Well, it's nice to see Roger Holman here. Obviously, if Roger's not playing, he must have opened up the voting for the rest of the team this year.
Well, Tim's done.
For the season?
Tim.
Yeah, let me go to that hearing.
What's ASA stand for? That's what I want to know.
Tim's had rather
The
a
softball
combative
association.
season for the Saints club. Roger, Todd Barry leading off for the Laffan division.
Of course, Tim and I go back a long ways. We used teammates at AWB. We copped a few championships over there.
That was a pretty strong club.
All right, Todd Barry leading off, left fielder for the Laffan division. He'll be followed by Paul Cedrone. On the mound is Stevie Donovan from the Homewreckers. Line drive, base hit to right field. Gray's in with the throw. He hits the cutoff man, Harrington.
He does that a lot, Raj. Todd will go to the right side. Very good speed.
So let's bring up Paul Cedrone, third baseman for the Laffan division. We've got Pat Fallon at first base defensively, Harrington at second, Connolly at short, and Joey Collins at third. Fly ball, deep left field by Cedrone. It's back, it's hit deep, it's a long ways, and hits the top of the Jeep going by. A two-run homer just like that. Walsh division is on top 2-1.
That ball was well hit, Raj. Well hit.
And he hit it to the best part of the ballpark. Yeah. You don't have to hit it well if you hit it. You can pull it down that line.
That's where you want to hit it.
So just like that, Jay Ray's squad goes on top 2-1. They said they don't need batting practice. They're saving it for the game. Now batting's going to be Billy Morgan from Tree Service. A lot of fine ball players here. This is a good night's entertainment. If you're nothing to do on a summer night, come down and watch some of these teams play softball. Billy Morgan, ground ball to short. Connolly comes up with it. A long throw across, he's out.
That's a good play, Raj. Very good play. Stayed right down on it.
Well, now batting, representing Barry Electric and the defending champs, Charlie Marisola. Charlie, another excellent hitter, has power and will also be very smart with the bat. Uses the middle a lot. Donovan's delivery is strike one. Pitch is deep, 1-1. Kenny Markham's in left, Rich Holman in left center. And in right center is Joe Manning. Fly ball, left field. Markham's in. It's a sun field. It's real tough. Markham has it though. That's 2 down. And also in right field is Billy Gray for the Walsh division. Here comes the pitch from Donovan.
Paul Cedrone's in addition to the tree service team, Raj. Plays second base, a couple other infield positions. Plays them very well for him.
Here comes the pitch. Yeah, another ball.
Okay. Stevie Donovan's just been a little off in his pitching tonight, Raj. Pop up to Pat Fallon at first base. And that's the third out. At the end of one full inning, Raj. Score is 2-1. Laffan division on top.
That's right. Ricky Cox popped out to the first baseman. And right now, Paul Cedrone's the difference in the game as Paul tagged that shot right down the line to put the Laffan division on top by a score of 2-1.
As you said, Raj, down the left field line here, if you get the ball up a little bit of power, it is a home run.
Mike. 2-1 the score. With us right now is Mike Walsh from the M's Catering.
Mike Hines.
And one of the more formidable teams, certainly one of the most improved teams in the 1992 season. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your team and what you account for the improvement?
Well, we did pick up some new bodies this winter. Picked up 3 or 4 guys in the Quincy League and got rid of a few of the old-timers who went their ways, and we're much stronger this year. Much more team-oriented.
And it looks like some of those players are representing your squad in the All-Star team.
Yeah, we got Cedrone in left center, Ricky Cox in right center, and Dave Shepard at third.
Okay, thanks a lot. We'll get back to you a little bit later, Mike. Good luck the rest of the season. All right, now batting is Joey Manning. It's at kind of no man's land, but Billy Morgan goes back and makes a nice catch over the shoulder to haul it down for the first out here in the top of the second inning.
Billy Morgan, Raj, plays a lot of positions for the tree service team. He can play the outfield, play shortstop. Very, very good player.
All right, another lefty up to bat for the Walsh division, Stevie Donovan, the pitcher, and longtime stalwart here with the home record team. Stevie's got a couple championships under his belt, along with Mr. Fallon. Bugnano's pitch, evidently inside, ball 1. Fly ball, deep right field. And caught out there by Jimmy Daly, 2 down. That'll send up Joey Collins. Joey represents Cappy's Tavern. Joey's been in the league many years on several clubs.
Cappy's a new sponsor for the team formerly Pendoli's, Raj. Cappy's Tavern came in and helped out the league a little bit with new sponsorship.
All right, the pitch from Bugnano is deep, ball 1. Quickly 2 up, 2 down here for the Walsh division. And now a 1-1 count on Joey Collins. Joey very capable of putting the ball out into the street. Big power hitter for Cappy's Tavern. Ball's deep, 2 balls, 1 strike. It's the top of the second inning, 2-1, Laffan division on top. Joey, line drive, down the line, base hit. Goes down, Todd Berry fields it. Collins rounds first, quickly into the infield, and Collins keeps it going for the Walsh division. It's going to send up Pat Joyce. Pat from Benhose. Pat primarily first base catcher. Every time I see Pat, it looks like he's dropped another 20 pounds. Ball short, ball 1.
Pat's had a pretty good year for the Benhose club, Raj, although the team itself has not done that well.
But unlike other years, they're in every game. You know, you may not, they're not putting the W's up, but they are competing with everybody.
Yes, they are.
Night after night. Next pitch is a little short, and it's ball 4. Joyce grabs a walk for the sake of the team.
I don't think you'll see too many walks in this All-Star game, Raj. Most guys are up there banging away. Obviously, the pitches were way off the plate.
All right, Kevin Jago up now. He representing Jordan Brothers, and really one of the blood and guts to this Jordan Brothers team. He pitches, defense, very, very good clutch hitter. And several years ago, looking for a key player to start a team with, it would have been Kevin Jago. Might not have the most talent in the world, but the kid delivers all the time. Base hit to right field. That's going to score Joey Collins. Gets by, Jago into second with a double, and over to third base is Pat Joyce. So Jago delivers to tie the game up. And that's going to send up coach and all-star pitcher for the Walsh division, Brian Condon.
We're going to have a tough vote here tonight, Raj, on the best-looking shots of the night. I think Mahojo Company is a runaway with it.
Well, the Mahojo team goes to bars afterwards and they practice their pop-up slides, so it's kind of fashionable to be in that short mode when you get there. Condon goes to left field, base hit. This could plate 2 runners. Jago kind of dogging it. Here comes the throw. He beats the throw. Down to second base goes Condon. He goes into center field. Condon up and running towards third.
Well, catcher Rob McAuliffe had a little problem getting that ball on to second base. Yeah, well, Rob's throwing this year has been a little off. His bat has carried him to the All-Star team.
All right, this is going to send up Davey Powers, another Mahojo co-product, an excellent first baseman and a real smart hitter at the plate. 2 more runs plated, and Walsh division is taking a 4-2 lead here in the top of the second. Bogdano's going upstairs, gets a strike call from J. Ray. Powers, fly ball, left field. In the sun, but Barry handles it, no problem. He's out, but 3 runs on the board for Walsh division, and after 1 1/2 innings, it's the Walsh division 4, Laffan division 2.
Well, I think, Roger, I thought there'd be a few more runs in this, even though it is only the second inning. I figured that with all these hitters, you might have a little more home runs and a few more runs.
Well, you probably got to give them one trip through the order so the jitters settle down and they can get into thinking a little hit and run and all that kind of stuff,
You think they have a few jitters that they're on cable TV?
And just like it would be in the major leagues, a guy makes a sensational play defensively, leads off the next inning. Guess who's up? Rob McAuliffe.
Rob McAuliffe. Rob's had it up and down here for us, Raj. Of course, when you're 6 and 11, that we are, there aren't a whole lot of all-stars in that club, but Rob has produced for us offensively.
All right, Ricky Cox up, line drive, base hit, right field. Charging the ball is Billy Gray. Cox heading around the bag, now holds up Gray with a strike into second base. All right, Rob McAuliffe now batting, as Cox did lead off that inning with the base hit, obviously.
Rob can't make the tennis court, Roger. He has done it this year. He does have pretty good power to right field.
Okay, some of our batting order is a little mixed up here, but I think we got it squared away right now. McAuliffe, of course, catching and representing the Saints. Ground ball, second base. Hoppa lets it go through his legs. Into center. It goes. Throw to third base. And backing up to play Stevie Donovan, as he should be. So McAuliffe comes through, and as Flash predicted, he's on this squad because of his stick. This will send out Pat Flaherty. Pat representing Kennedy Carpet. He's their pitcher, first baseman.
Pat's had a very good year, Roger, offensively and defensively for Kennedy Carpet.
Well, you guys have a great rivalry with them.
Yes, we
Ground ball
do.
up middle. Great snare by Donovan. Looks at second, throws to first, gets the runner there, run scores. So they cut into the lead now, 4-3. McAuliffe gets into second base. There's one out, and that's going to send up the pitcher, Frankie Bogdano.
Frankie will go to all fields, Raj. Very dangerous to the right field, too. As he can take it out of the park in left field, too. Very good hitter.
I believe that was a ball called. Jay's not too graphic on his signals. High pop-up, foul territory, out of play. Count will go even, 1-1.
Frankie came over from the Poncia Club, Raj. Him and a couple other fellas really strengthened Barry Electric. Made them into a championship team.
That's right, exactly. You got him over the hump. We got a 1-1 count. Frank Bogdano up, McAuliffe on second base. He represents the tie and run as Walsh Division leads it here in the bottom of the second inning. Foul ball off. And one rule that a lot of our viewers might not be aware of is our 2-strike rule. Now, with Frankie now, he has a 1-2 count. He's fouled the ball off. If he fouls another one off, he's automatically out. Fly ball, and I think it's foul. Hoppa's got it. Catches it. No, he fakes the throw. McAuliffe trying to draw a throw. Nice play by Hoppa. I believe he would have been out either way. So
Frankie was trying to go to right field. Didn't get much on it.
that's 2 down. Runner remains at second base, the tie and run. So good job pitching by Donovan and a good play by Hoppa. This will send up Dave Shepard. He's representing M's Catering, another one of these key acquisitions from the Quincy League, is where many of these players, including myself, originated.
Boy, they really strengthened M's Catering, Roger. Really had these 2 or 3 players.
Ground ball up the middle, base hit. He delivers. And that's going to tie the score as McAuliffe plates and Dave Shepard comes through. So M's Catering making themselves well represented here.
That's a familiar sight. Rob McAuliffe scoring another run.
Here's what I consider one of the best hitters in all of this league, Johnny Tian, a tremendous power hitter, gets all of it. His physique, he's really not that big, but he really knows how to hit a ball. Definite threat to the left field fence. We're tied up 4-4, bottom of the second inning, 2 outs, runner on first base.
Now the reason why Barry Electric is so strong is players like himself here, John Tina now, Raj.
Stevie Donovan on the mound, really working up a sweat here. Here comes the pitch. Tian, fly ball, deep left center. That could be a gapper. Back, back, back. It hits into the gap. Here comes Shepard. Tian's rounded second. He's rounded third. Nothing's going to slow him down. 2-run shot by Johnny Tian.
He might have.
The Laffan division's on top, 6-4.
He might have scored, Roger, before they picked the ball up. That thing was so long, and how quick he is running. That found a gap right between Richie Holman in the left field.
Kenny Markham.
Boy, that ball was tagged.
All right, this will send up Jimmy Daly. Line drive, base hit. Center field. Holman picks it up, throws it in. And the hitting parade goes on. Daly's on first. This will send up Stevie Rice.
Jimmy Daly's one of the 3 Daly brothers that play for Tree Service.
Kind of Daly, and Daly. Huh?
Yes. And Stevie Rice is one of the 3 brothers that play for the Saints team, Raj. Stevie plays left field for us.
Okay, where's Eddie nowadays?
Eddie's on temporary retirement this year because of work and family obligations, but he will be back next year. Kevin Rice is temporarily on the injury reserve with a bad shoulder.
1-1 count, delivery from Donovan. Line drive, base hit in the hole. Round in the bag goes Daly. Markham up with it, throw into second base. Huppa has it, runners are at the corners, first and third. And the Laffan division, just as Flash wasn't too happy with the offensive production of this game, the Laffan division starts bringing them home. So send up Johnny Cristo from Barry Electric, another stalwart from this team for many years.
This offense doesn't surprise me at all, Raj, with the hitters they have in both teams.
Cristo takes a ball outside. Speaking of Kevin Rice, he's coming up on our left.
Buddy.
Stevie Dunden's delivery, line drive, base hit in the hole. That's going to plate one more run. Rice goes to third, and Johnny Cristo delivers with a base hit RBI. And right now, the Laffan division's playing first and third.
Yes, they are, Raj.
It's going to send up Chris Finneran, second baseman from
Chris plays for Kenny Carpet Club and has helped them improve a lot this year. Chris is very good defensively and contributes offensively.
Inside, ball 1. Donovan delivers, ground ball up the middle. Stevie Conley has it, flips over to Huppa. That retires the side. So 5 runs that inning, and after 2 complete, the score is the Laffan division 7 and the Walsh division 4. And the Walsh division will be sending up the top of the order: Hoppa, Harrington, Connolly, and Fallon.
This could be one of those 25-21 battles, Raj, the way things are going. There's going to be a lot of offense yet.
Oh, wait a minute. The last half inning, you were complaining that there wasn't enough offense.
Right,
now, this inning, now it's 25-20.
I think.
Here we go.
After watching that happen in, Raj, I think that's what it's going to be.
Well, you just don't ride one horse, do you? Right. Get on them all. Cover all the bases. And the 9th inning comes, Flash can say, you know, that's just the way I predicted it.
A pitcher's battle.
All right, defensively, Laffan division looks pretty much the same squad. They haven't made many changes defensively. Bognano's up, Hoppa's at the plate. Hoppa single last time and kind of tomahawks one into left field for a base hit this time. Todd Berry with the throw into second, and Hoppa. It's 2 for 2. And it sends up Stevie Connolly.
I would say, Raj, that Mahojo Company is a team to beat this year for the overall championship.
Well, they're in our division. They look plenty tough. There's Stevie Conley to right field. Daly comes in, makes a nice catch. Hoppa comes back, tags up quickly. Nice play by Daly. Otherwise, Conley could have run for a long time on that one. I just sent up Pat Fallon. He had a sacrifice fly to right field to drive in a run last time.
Pat has the power to go to the tennis courts, Raj.
Ball inside, 1-0. Runner on first. Line drive, onside, great drive, great stab at third base by Cedrone. And the line drive and the throw to first doubles up Hoppa. So little star next to Cedrone's name with the 2-run homer and a great defensive play.
Not a bad first couple of innings for him. He's one of the players, Raj, that turned that M's Catering around into a real threat for that Laffan Division Championship.
No question. We move to the bottom of the third inning, and David Berry will lead off for the Laffan Division. He'll be followed by the top of the order, Todd Berry and Paul Cedrone.
I think David's the last of the Barry brothers playing for Barry Electric, Raj. I think the other brothers have more or less gone into sort of like a semi-retirement. I don't see. I only see David at most of the games.
There's got to be more coming out of the house, though.
Yeah, there's a big family of them, but I don't see too many of them playing this year or last year.
They're kind of like straw berries.
Mm-hmm.
Come in bushels.
Come in bushels.
Pretty weak. Okay, Berry up. Excellent outfielder and great speed. Stevie Donovan still on the hill here in the third inning. Pitching for the Walsh division. Pitch, ground ball to short. Conley comes up with it. The throw to first. A little high throw. He throws it away. So that's where the speed pays off. Berry forced Stevie Conley to put a little extra mustard on that one, and it cost him. So one base on the overthrow. Actually, it's 2 bases from the time of the throw, so he gets second base. So that'll put a runner in scoring position. We go to the top of the order with Todd Berry.
Roger Todd went to right field last time, but he can also take him deep to Brook Road.
He steps back and lines a drive, base hit up the middle, center field. A little bit of a gapper. Rich Holman fields it, run scores, and Berry's into second base with a double.
Todd might be the fastest guy in the league, Raj. And Todd also had that big year last year where he won the fast pitch championship as well as the slow pitch championship.
He's going to send up Cedrone. There's no outs here in the bottom of the third inning, and it's 8-3 in favor of the Laffan division here. The Milton men's slow pitch softball all-star game. Joey Collins is over. Ball is out of play, though. So we got an 0-1 count. Here comes the pitch from Donovan. Reaching for it, it's up the middle. Good stab by Donovan, a great stab as that was a base hit up the middle. He looked Berry back to second and gets Cedrone at first base. Excellent play, Stevie Donovan.
Fields his position extremely well, Raj. Stevie does.
Been one of the best for years. Here's Billy Morgan. He grounded out to the shortstop his first time up. Still runner on second base now, and 1 out. Ball inside, ball 1. Morgan goes to right field, down the line, foul ball. Counts even now, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Long fly ball, Raj. Could score Todd Berry from second base with his speed. Tagging up and going right to the plate.
Pitch is a little deep. 2 ball. Oh, no. They call late call by J. Ray. Calls it a strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's the delivery. Ground ball in the hole. Base hit. Markham charges it, but they're not going to catch Berry. Here comes the throw to the plate. Morgan goes to second. Ball a little bit gets away. Here comes Morgan to third. Heads up running by Billy Morgan. Another run scores.
I think that play in left field should have went to second base, Raj. It's pretty tough to get taught at the plate. The throw comes in. Morgan ends up on third base.
All right, so there's a runner on third now with 1 out and another run scored. Charlie Marisol is up. Charlie fly ball to left field his first time up. Donovan in quickly with the strike. 0-1. Oh, foul tip. 0-2. What a beautiful night for softball.
Pretty good crowd coming in now, Raj. It's got a thin early, but it's filling up pretty good.
Another foul ball by Charlie, and off to our left, Johnny Ford, member of the Mahojoko team, has put up a refreshment stand, and all the proceeds will go to the Children's Fund, which he's very much behind. And actually, a lot of these players in this league, especially the Mahojoko team, dedicate a lot of time and effort to raising money for these children and these special needs children. And there's a golf tournament coming up the 18th of July, which Johnny is a big part of and raised a ton of money for those kids. Anybody that's interested. All right, fly ball left field. Markham has it. Throw to home. They can't get Morgan. Another run scored. It's a sacrifice fly for Charlie.
Charlie didn't get all of that, Raj, but it's enough to get Morgan in from third base.
All right, this will send up Paul Kilduff. Paul plays for the tree service team. One of the few lefties they have on their squad. It seems like Walsh division has quite a few.
He was recruited by Billy Morgan, Raj. Paul was.
All right, kind of a weak fly ball to right center field. It dies in no man's land, and Kilduff's going to end up with a double. Well, it wasn't hit well, but it was hit in a good spot. So runner on second now, 2 outs. And this is going to send up Ricky Cox, left center fielder for Ems Catering.
That's kind of a different pair of shots, Raj, on Ricky.
Fly ball, right center field. Back and caught. I believe it was caught out there by Joe Manning.
Yes, it was, Raj. Joe Manning put it away.
They're away, so Ricky Cox flies out after 9, but the run parade continues by the Laffan division as they picked up 3 more in that inning, and they now lead it after 3 complete innings of play, 10-4.
There's a change at pitching, Raj, for the Laffan division. Pat Flaherty has come in.
Okay, Shepard, Morgan, Finneran, and looks like Johnny Christo's at first base. And Flash, I'll leave your young eyes to figure out who's in the outfield. They're too far away.
Okay, Raj. I can help you out with Stevie Rice in left. Frankie Magnani went to left center. Ricky Cox went to right center. And over in right is still Jim Daly of tree service, Raj.
All right. We had to go to that youthful eyes of Flash Flaherty. Kenny Markham will lead it off here in the top of the fourth inning. Foul ball. After the in between the bottom half of this inning, we're going to be talking to Sean McDonough, who's back from playing on the Irish Olympic basketball team. And
that's quite an accomplishment, Raj.
Well, they didn't go to Barcelona, and Jordan Brothers are struggling without him, so we're glad to see him back in town.
Wow.
Next pitch to Markham, high fly ball. It's foul, but it may be out in the street, and it is.
Sean not helping or not being around this year, Raj, is probably reflective on Jordan Brothers' record of 6 or whatever it was.
8-8.
8-8. 8-8.
Except when you put the standings in, it made us 8-3, and we appreciate that patronage very much. But we got a lot of harassment from the rest of the league. So.
Was that a mistake?
All right, Markham down in the hole here, 0-2, as Flaherty has the big power hitter behind the 8 ball right now. Next pitch is inside, ball 1.
When Pat first came in the league, Raj, he couldn't find the plate. He's really, in the last couple of years, improved. Throws a lot of strikes.
Markham, fly ball, deep left field. Back is Rice. Back, he's looking out. It's gone. Big shot for Kenny Markham.
That certainly was a strike there, Raj.
Might have been better off throwing a couple balls.
Kenny Markham hit that a ton.
Well, unfortunately for the Walsh division, there was no one on base when that happened.
That's a pretty good Cadillac trot Kenny has down there, Raj.
He can do it with the best of them.
Yep.
Those Quincy fences are a little bit further than this left field porch. That'll send up Rich Holman. Rich hit into a fielder's choice his last time up. With nobody on base, might be able to get a chance to see some of his wheels. Ground ball, out, fly ball. Right center field. And
I believe Ricky Cox put that away,
Ricky Cox.
Raj. Cut that out. Sinking line drive off of Richie Holman's bat.
All right, that's 1 down. That'll send up Billy Gray. Gray flew out to Cox last time. And Laffan division here, they're over coking and hot dogging it. They're pretty happy with this game. Tian and Bugnano just went across in front of us. A couple of cokes, a couple of dogs. It's a heck of an all-star game.
Yeah, I guess they've put the W up early.
That's it. They haven't packed the bags yet, though.
No,
I mean, the bats.
Don't put the bats away.
We'll let you tell that story in a minute.
Rich.
I'm sure you'll take a great deal of pleasure in that.
Well, it was one of the funniest things that happened this year.
All right, Billy Gray. Next pitch, high fly ball. In comes Cox. He's got a beat on it, and he hauls it in. 2 down.
Boy, that was a flat pitch, Raj. Billy Gray should have hit that to the tennis court. Really missed that one.
This could send up Joey Manning. Joey's playing right center field so far this evening. And Stevie Donovan is on deck. Last time Joey popped out to the shortstop. Flaherty's delivery. Base hit. Oh, great base hit up the middle. Great try by Finneran as he dove to try and keep it in the infield, but Manning got it by.
Joey Manning's taken over running the Benhos Club this year from Pat Joyce, Roger, and he's been pretty happy. As you say, the games have been close, and they've been competitive every game.
And also, credit should go also to Chris Kalos and Chris Helmer, who are helping out Joey and with that Benhos Club. Stevie Donovan up, takes ball 1, now hits a high pop-up, and maybe trouble. No, Rice is in. I thought he didn't see it right away, but he's in to glove it. And that retires the side. 1 more run picked up by the Walsh division, but they're down now by a score of 10-5 as the Laffan division comes up in the bottom of the 4th inning. With us is Sean McDonough. Sean, welcome back. First of all, one of the Jordan brothers' teammates. We certainly missed you, but tell us a little bit about Europe and playing for the Irish team.
Well, we tried to qualify for the Olympics in Spain, but we weren't too successful. We didn't end up winning a game, but it's mostly due to our height. We were one of the smaller teams, and other teams had 2 7-footers, and we didn't have one, and that really hurt us because over in Europe, the height is the key.
Well, one of the teams that beat you out was Cyprus, and you lost to them twice by 1 point.
Well, that was in another tournament over in Greece. Yeah, we did end up losing to them, but in Cyprus it wasn't such the height. In Cyprus it was more the fans. They were a little rowdy over there.
Can you explain to our viewers what rowdy is?
Well, for instance, one game, referee supposedly made a bad call, and we had Coke cans and coins thrown at us.
All right, well, you're back home. Good to be back home?
Oh, yeah. Can't wait to get out on the field.
Well, tomorrow night you're back out on the field for Jordan Brothers and against Cappy's Tavern. Any predictions on Jordan Brothers for the rest of the year?
Maybe undefeated.
Pretty boastful.
Oh, boy.
The man is proud, no question about it.
Nice to have him back. We like to hear that.
We want to thank Sean for stopping by, and I'll tell you one thing. As good as Sean is, he gives the rest of the team that kind of confidence that we feel we could be undefeated.
Yeah. He certainly will help, Raj.
No question. Pop up to shortstop by McAuliffe. That'll bring up Flaherty. Kevin Jago's gone to the hill. The only other change is Davey Powers is now at first base. Fly ball left field. Markham's on his way in. He's tracking it down, and he's got it. 2 down.
Well, that was a couple of lazy pop-ups to start this inning off, Raj, with all that offense earlier in the last couple of innings. This one started off with a whole hummer.
Well, must be Jago in that slip pitch it is or something, huh?
That could be the difference right there.
Outfield's the same for Walsh division. Bagnano pops up. Another week out. Here comes Joey Collins. He dives. Oh, great try, Joey. Couldn't come up with it, though. 0-1. Markham, Holman, Manning, and Gray round out the outfield.
Kevin Jago feels his position very well, too, doesn't he, Raj?
He's an excellent defensive player.
Yeah.
Fly ball, base hit, right field. Billy Gray comes in and fields it. Bagnano on with a single. Quickly into Hopper Harrington, and they do not go 1-2-3. Bagnano singles to the base hit. And for the first time, we hear a little cheering from Condo over on the Walsh division. This will send up Dave Shepard, the third baseman. I think we gave Cedrone credit for that line drive catch double play, but it was actually Shepard. Ground ball up the middle. It's by Jago into center field, base hit. Rich Holman with the throw, and they're coming home. Here comes Bagnano, and Connolly cannot get it out of his glove, and they score all the way from first base.
Boy, Raj, I don't know, was Frank Speed or a little mental lapse there? Ground ball up the middle and scored from first base with 2 outs.
Well, looking at the defensive lineup for the Walsh division, Holman and Manning are really widely split between left center and right center, and that was hit right up the middle. By the time Rich got to it, he hit the cutoff man, and Connolly did have a shot at him. He just couldn't get the ball out of his glove, and that's all Frankie needed. He was home free. This will send up Johnny T, and Johnny's already hit a 2-run homer. And he's put some more energy on because we saw him with the 2 dogs and the Coke, so he put this one in the house over there somewhere. Base hit up the middle. Again, another big gap. Here comes Manning. Gets it in, and in there with the slide is Tian with the double. Nice hustle by Johnny Tian.
Well, if the fans know, Raj, that you can leave the base when it leaves the pitcher's hand, which might have been a reason why Frankie could score from first base with 2 outs.
And the defensive end of that, the catcher, if it isn't hit, the catcher can catch the ball and then throw it to the base, and it's only a force to the bag. He does not have to tag him. That's one of the unique rules of the Milton Men's Softball League. And another unique rule that is foul ball by Jimmy Daly. Another unique rule that most leagues have gone to 65-foot bases. The Milton Men's League is still at 60. And that's primarily because I can't get 65 feet.
Well, that's a good reason right there, Raj.
Ground ball. It's in the hole. Base hit. That's going to plate 2 more runs. And Jim Daly comes through from tree service with a base hit, 2 RBIs. And he plates Shepard and Tian.
This all started with 2 outs, I believe, Raj.
All 2 outs. And it was a
close
I guess
play.
we can blame Joey Collins, his spectacular catch.
Right?
Almost. Didn't quite work out the way they wanted. Here's Stevie Rice. He laced the single his last time up. He takes strike 1 on the outside corner.
This inning started with a couple of ho-hum pop-ups, Raj.
Pitches deep and off to the right. 1 ball, 1 strike. Rice pops it up. Connolly with a beat on it. He's got it. That retires the side. And after 4 complete innings of play, the score is 13-5 in favor of the Laffan division. Walsh division in their half of the 5th inning will send up Collins, Joyce, and Jago.
Roger, they're going to play 7 or 9 innings in the All-Star game.
Right now, it's scheduled for 9 innings unless darkness starts to become a problem, and then we'll make it a 7-inning game. We certainly want to thank Don Money and Cablevision for making their effort to come down here and give the viewers of Milton a chance to look at the Milton Men's Softball League. For the most part, excellent softball, night in and night out. It's free, and it's guys give pretty good effort.
I see a lot of contributions from players that weren't selected to be the All-Star on the All-Star team, Roger, here watching the game and coming down and give their support for the players on it and the league. Which is nice to see.
Absolutely. All right, no changes defensively for the Laffan division. Flaherty still on the hill. Joey Collins takes strike one on the inside corner, 0-1. Next pitch from Flaherty is outside. Counts even, 1-1. Jay, a little indecision there. Decided to call that a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
That could have gone either way, Raj.
All right, counts even, 2-2. Joey base hit his last time up. Nice hard single over Shepard's head at third base. Next pitch is inside, counts full. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Looking around, Raj, you see the Saints team is well represented with 5 or 6 players.
That's pretty much, you might as well have a game. Long drive by Joey Collins and a great catch out there in left center field.
Ball was hit so far, Raj, you can't see who made the play.
Well.
Better get the binoculars on him, buddy.
We're trying.
Okay.
I believe it was Ricky Cox.
Okay, well, I don't blame you for not being seen. Raj, he caught that down on the Legion field.
Long ball by Joey Collins, nothing but a long out. That brings up Pat Joyce with Jago on deck. You know, why can't we get this kind of representation from the Saints at the banquet? I mean, you buy the tickets for them, they still don't come.
That's a very good point, Raj.
All right, that was a great play at third base.
Oh, what was Pat doing getting down there, Raj?
I don't know. I think he had a Wurlitzer on his back.
I was going to say, all the weight he lost, he should have made that easily.
Holy smoke, he bobbled that, kicked it out of bounds, picked it up, and still gunned him out. Yeah. Nice gun. Yeah. Good play by Shepard to stick with it. High pop-up down the line by Jago. Todd Berry's right there to hand it in, and a real 1-2-3 ho-hum inning. And we move to the bottom of the 5th. And right now, it looks like the Laffan division is going to be doing just that.
Yeah. There'll be more fellows going over for hot dogs and cokes in between innings as this game gets on. A lot of them putting the W up.
There are some rumors that they're going to go to a 4-man defense.
That is a possibility. They have the athletes, and the scoring will indicate that they're taking this as a joke right about now. There's a lot of laughing, hand slapping, clapping.
Well, Jay Ray obviously had a great pregame speech because they came out hitting. They said they don't need the hit and they're saving it for the game, and that's exactly what they're doing.
Yeah, they did not have batting practice at all, Raj. They merely they talked about the game, a little strategy, and that was it. Said they didn't need it.
All right, Christo's going to lead it off. He'll be followed by Finneran and Dave Berry. So a lot of wheels right here to start off. All 3 of them delivered at their first times up with base hits. No changes defensively for the Walsh division. Jago's on the hill. He delivers to Johnny Cristo. Line drive, great line drive stab by Joey Collins.
That was a real good play, Raj. He had to go across his body toward the third base bag to make that play. I think with the hits that have been happening in the hole, Joey had pushed over a little bit to try to cover up the area between short and third and had to come across his body in this one down the line.
Finneran, test him again. A little bit of trouble. Throw. He's got him.
Joey's getting a workout.
All right, Jago has no trouble getting those first 2 outs.
No, that's not the problem. Well, problem area starts here.
All right, Dave Berry last time grounded to shortstop and with his wheels forced Stevie Conley to put some extra mustard down on the throw, and he threw it into the basketball court. Ground ball to third. Obviously, they don't think Collins has got it yet. Again, high throw. The fans don't quite believe the call, but nonetheless, 3 up, 3 down. For the Walsh division, we move to the 6th inning with the score 13-5.
All the putouts that inning were made by Joey Collins, Raj. Line drive and 2 ground balls.
No, this is the All-Star tournament.
Oh, okay.
I do see the MVP leader of the league at the halfway point, Tom Reardon. He's over at the hot dog stand right now, getting a tonic and a Coke. Hopefully we'll have a word with him later about the year he's had.
Do you think Tom might be a little shy about coming on the air?
No, I think Tom will not be shy at all. He probably discussed a little bit about the year he's having and the different team he's on again this year.
In fact, the surprise might be that he has arm wrestled one of these mics away from us.
That's a good point, Raj.
All right. Brian Condon's going to lead it off for the Walsh division. He'll be followed by Davey Powers and Hoppa Harrington. So three, actually, and Stevie Connolly will bat four. So four Mahojoko players are going to be up here. Charlie Marisola is now taking the hill. Bognano's moved to shortstop. Tian's at third base. Finneran at second. Christo's at first.
Looks like they have a little shift on out there, Raj. Is Frankie on the other side of second base?
Oh, I know Kondo can go to left field, so they're giving him a lot of room here. He hits a line drive, center field. It's diving quick. It's in the gap. He rounded a great stab out there in center field. And that was Shepard, or Ricky Cox.
Ricky Cox saved a home run right there, Raj.
He dove lengthwise, snared the ball from going into the gap, and holds Condon to a double, which should have been a triple or a home run. Great hit, great defensive play. And speaking of the Berries, we just saw Stevie Berry walk in with a cooler full of refreshments, and here's Tommy.
Yeah.
So if we just get all the Berries here in town, we'll have 14,000, 15,000 people. Here's Davey Powers, pitches outside, counts even now, 1 ball, 1 strike. Davey fouls it off and out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes now on Davey Powers. We're at the bottom of the Walsh division order. Up is on deck, and he's been 2 for 2. So this could be a big inning right now for the Walsh division. They're going to get back into it. They're going to start pecking away now.
I think Davey's the only guy, Raj, with a sweatshirt and sweatpants on tonight.
Ground ball, Bognano has trouble with it. Knocks it down. Throws to first. Safe. Nice play. It was a tough hop. Came up for Frankie. Knocked it down. Picked it up at Powers. Legs it out for the base hit. And on the play, surprisingly enough, a ground ball hit to the left side. Condon went from second to third.
Which is a cardinal sin as far as any baseball rule go, Raj. And plays in front of you, you stay right on the base.
This will set up Hoppa Harrington. First chance he's had to be up with men in scoring position. Takes a ball outside.
I believe Hopper's 2 for 2, isn't he, Raj?
That he is. 2 line drive base hits. Played with Hoppa for years, and for years he used to tell me he could never go to center field or right field. He was strictly a pull hitter right down the line. And one of the things he's done to really improve his game 100% is he uses center field very well, and even occasionally he can get the ball to the right side. And I think he's gone from being a very, very good player to certainly all-star status and one of the best players in the league. He's a really team player, and he's built himself a heck of a club here in this Mahojoko.
He's also vice president of the league, Raj.
That he is. That he is, and helps me out in many, many departments. And he's very caring and thorough. Give Hoppa any job, it'll be done 100%. Bases are loaded as Hoppa picks up a walk. That'll send up Stevie Connolly. Stevie singled his first time up and hit a line drive to right field that Jimmy Daly made a great catch on to save a run. Line drive, base hit. It's in front, 1 run will score. Here comes Powers towards home, he'll score. The throw comes all the way over to third base, and Stevie Connolly delivers.
The Mahojo company accounted for, I guess, those 2 runs right there, Raj.
Exactly. 2 runs scored, and here they go. There's no outs. That'll bring up Pat Fallon. Hoppa stops at second base. 2 more ribbies for Connolly. Fallon will be followed by Markham, who's already hit 1 out. Again, representing Mahojoko. Fallon, fly ball, left center field. Back is Fox. Check that, Cox. Hoppa tags up, goes into third, and Connolly on the tail end of the play as the throw comes into third, goes to second. So there's 1 out now, and this will send up Kenny Markham. And there's a big gap between Stevie Rice and Ricky Cox in left and left center.
I think Ricky should move over a little bit, Raj.
Well, now he's starting to move over. He moved over about 3 steps. There's still a big, big gap. Ball on the outside corner. Of course, Charlie Marisola's got to say, what happened here? You know?
Yeah.
Everybody was shutting this team down. Now all of a sudden they're hitting them. right, 3-0 count on Markham. Obviously, Charlie doesn't want to give him anything too good.
No.
Rich Holman is on deck.
First base open, Raj.
They walk Markham to load him up again. Bases are loaded, and again, they're full of Mahojoko players. Up the bat is Rich Holman. Rich 0 for 2 so far in the game.
Base hit would really help here, Raj.
Charlie comes in with a flat pitch, gets the call, strike one. Bases loaded, 1 out. Top of the 6th inning. Pitch is up a little bit high. Next pitch, Rich hits a line drive, base hit into the hole. 1 run will score. Here comes Conley. He's going to throw to third. Here comes Markham. The throw's off the tag a little bit. Rich goes into second base. 2 runs score. And the rally has begun.
That's a key hit from Richie. Puts it on second and third now.
And it cuts the lead to 13-9. This will send up Billy Gray. Billy's flew out to right center field twice. Line drive, base hit by Cristo at first base down the line. Fielding the ball comes David Berry. 2 run score, and it's 13-11.
Still only 1 out, Roger.
Well, we knew these guys could hit, just didn't look like they were going to do it today.
Yes, that prediction of 25-23 is still right on the money.
That's right. So Holman and Markham score to cut the lead to 13-11. Joey Manning up. Joey base hit his last time up, right up the middle. It's a long fly ball foul, pulls it right off the fence down at the tennis courts. So the tying run now at the plate. When it looked like it was going to be a laugher for the Laffan division, Walsh division has come back with a great deal of pride to cut the lead down to 2 at 13-11.
I guess those early trips to the hot dog stand has affected them, Raj. We do play 7 or 9 innings in this game.
Manning takes a ball inside. Gets away from Flaherty. Pat now catching, and Marisola pitching. Fly ball, right center field. In to make the catch is Berry. Holding at first base is Billy Gray. Nice tag by Joey Manning, but right at Berry. Sends up Stevie Donovan. Stevie's 0 for 2. Fly ball to right, fly ball to left. Shows you that he can spray the ball.
Stevie can hit it to the tennis courts also, Raj. It's got good power.
Stevie takes ball 1 on the outside. And a fly ball right field. Charging, base hit. Falls in front of Berry. All the way to third goes Billy Gray. First and third, and here's Joey Collins. 1 swing of the bat. Joey could put the Walsh division on top.
Charlie shaking his head out there, Raj.
What happened?
What happened?
All right, Joey Collins takes the first pitch, and it's ball. It must be a little bit outside. Everybody on the Walsh division team has got at least 1 hit except Pat Fallon. Pat's got a sac fly and is 0 for 2. Next pitch from Charlie is outside 2-0. Another key factor in this inning is 2 walks. You know, Hoppa and Kenny Markham both picked up walks. Okay, they called a strike on Collins. He didn't particularly care for the ball. 2-1 count.
Charlie's a little flat. He better be careful.
Pops him up, jams him a little bit, and gets the count back even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
No, listen.
Long fly ball, back. Stevie Rice tracks it down deep into left center field.
Boy, that's a good catch, Raj, going over his shoulder.
Absolutely.
Saved a couple of runs.
But some serious damage is done as Joey Collins has the dubious, oh no, he ended the inning. So he flies out to left field. So they pick up 1, 2, 4, 6 more runs. And the score after 5 1/2 innings of play is the Laffan division 13 and the Walsh division 11. We move to the bottom of the 6th inning. And it should be the top of the order. Todd Berry, Paul Cedrone, and Billy Morgan.
Yes.
And they've done their damage.
The Laffan division is not laughing anymore, Raj. They're in a ball game right now.
So we got ourselves a heck of a ball game here on a beautiful July night.
Todd's had a couple of hits tonight, Raj.
And he has 2 for 2 thus far, single and a double.
Anything to the outfield, Todd always looks for 2 bases, Raj.
Jago's still on the hill for the Walsh division. Line drive, no, fly ball, deep right field. Back, it's over Billy Gray's glove. Going all the way to the tennis courts. Here goes Barry round in second. Gray picks it up. Here comes Barry round in third. He's going to score easily. Here comes the throw, but too late. Todd Berry, off-field home run over the right fielder.
His 3 hits tonight, Raj, have all been to right field. Todd has very good power to the right side.
That'll send up Cedrone, who hit a home run in the 1st inning and grounded out to the pitcher on an excellent play by Stevie Donovan at the time. And also Cedrone made a great diving catch in center field to save, at that time, what would have been probably a home run. Condo came around to score regardless, but it was an excellent defensive play by Paul Cedrone. Fly ball, left field, right down the line. Markham comes in front of the tree, jumps up. He can't make the play, but it's a foul ball. So a long foul ball sets up the count. No balls, 1 strike to Cedrone.
Paul just got underneath that, Raj. He's definitely looking to hit one out down Brook Road.
Wants to show Kenny Markham his home run trot.
Yeah. This park is very conducive to Paul's swing. He pulls the ball to the left side.
Cedrone gets the pitch high and right across by Jago. An excellent pitch. Now Jago's got the advantage. He's going to force Cedrone to hit his pitch, and knowing Kevin, he'll probably keep it outside so that Cedrone can't take him out of the park. At least over the fence anyways. It's outside. Ball 1.
Exactly where he wanted to pitch it, Raj.
And it's exactly what he did. He made him reach for an outside pitch. It was right on the edge. Joey Manning comes in, makes the catch. And an excellent pitching job by Jago on Paul Cedrone.
Yeah.
Gets him to fly out to right center field.
That's not what Paul wanted to do. He wanted to go to left field.
There's 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. They'll send up Billy Morgan. Billy's 1 for 2, grounded to short, base hit up the middle. Another shot, great catch by Kevin Jago. Snares the base hit away from Billy Morgan.
In this game, Raj, the pitch is so important defensively.
Absolutely. All right, here's Charlie Marisola. Charlie officially 0 for 1, 2 fly balls to left, 1 a sac fly. Charlie, deep fly ball, left field. Markham's back, looking back. It's gone. Charlie Marisola touches them all.
That was a shot there, Raj. That was really hit. Charlie was due.
It's kind of like telling the Walsh division, tee off on me, will you?
Yeah. Yeah.
So Laffan division going to the long ball here in the 6th inning. Home runs by Berry and Marisola get them back a 4-run lead, and it's 15-11. Now, it's not above Jago to give a brush back here to Kilduff.
Yep. Kevin has been known.
Kilduff, ground ball, right side. Davey Powers comes up with it and fields it alone, unassisted. And that'll retire the Laffan division in the bottom of the 6th inning, but they pick up 2 more runs, and they now lead it by a score of 15-11.
Raj, I think we have a Kennedy Carpet All-Star right here in Jamie Ward. He's back from the Summer League. I guess it's the Winter League down in Florida where he vacations all winter. I think Jamie might have a few words for us about the Kennedy Carpet chances in the playoffs later on in the year.
I think our chances are going pretty well. We have 2 more games left for the Saints, so there's 2 more wins in our book.
That's always a battle when we battle Kennedy Carpet.
Other than that, I think the competition in the league has gotten a lot better, and I think our chances are pretty well this year.
Thank you, Jamie, for your added comments. I can see why you weren't chosen to be the color man tonight. Roger, we have a couple other Saints.
Hanging loose.
Yes, all-stars.
They do flock around you. So I noticed that. You're like the little mother hen here.
I have one of my rookies this year, Mike Simmons. I'd like to get a word with Mike if I could in the crowd. Mike said absolutely not. That's a big help. And we appreciate that effort. I think we have more Saints here, Raj, than any other team.
I've never seen this many at any game.
No. For a 6 and 10 club, they came out for the All-Star game.
That's right. And I heard that when you said, after the game, geez, we got to pick a couple of guys for the All-Star game. You had how many volunteers?
We had 12.
12.
We picked the 2 players out of a hat down at the local watering hole for our All-Star representation.
And I believe your immediate response was, if we have 12 All-Stars, why are we 6 and 11?
That's correct.
All right, Pat Joyce grounds out Johnny T in to first base. And Johnny Cristo's over at first. Where are you going?
Bye-bye. See you tomorrow. You going?
Kevin Jago stepping in, Raj, and Kevin has power to every field. Keeps that close stance. Can you go to the Red Sox? Two balls, no strike, Raj, to Kevin. Charlie's threw a fat pitch right there that Kevin should have hit down a Brook Road.
All right, Kevin's obviously waiting for something when he lets some good pitches go by. He's got something in his mind, something he wants to do.
It's a 3-1 count right there, Raj.
All right, he'll foul this one off. No, he got a good piece of it. Stevie Rice is in. The veteran left fielder. A lot of people have trouble with his son. Stevie, absolutely no problem at all.
They said I have the slowest Rice brother in Steven, but he certainly played well out there for us defensively. Get that
Brian.
shift on again. Excuse me, Raj. I get that shift on again with Condo here.
And Brian started the rally last inning. I tell you, I played against Brian and played with him for years. I know he can go down the third baseline with no problem. He tries to pop it up, pulls it out of play. No balls, 1 strike. 15-11, and quickly 2 outs here by the Walsh division. As Charlie's come back very resounding with his home run, and now shutting him down here in the top of the 7th. Looks like daylight's not going to be a problem. We'll go to the 9 innings. Brian gets jammed a little bit, hits a long fly ball, deep right field. David Berry's back, no problem, and that retires the side. Deep fly ball by Brian Condon, but back there was David.
I think the fans would appreciate Raj going 9 innings. There's a good crowd right now, and it's a beautiful night.
Yep, perfect night for softball. It's about 75, 78 degrees. Mild breeze, if any. No humidity. And I know that the taxpayers of Milton appreciate you spending a little time in the town.
All right. Thank you, Raj.
You got that one-way street. It heads north all the time where your place of employment is.
Yep. It's nice to be down. It's great for the league, and I appreciate you having me on, and it's a fun time. It really is.
All right, we got some more changes here. Let's try to get you up to date. Brian Condon's on the hill. Pat Joyce will be catching. We got Kevin Jago moved to third. Up the middle, Connolly and Harrington remain the same. Over at first base is Stevie Donovan. In right field, it looks like Pat Fallon. Right center's Joey Manning. Rich Holman's in left center. And Kenny Markham still in left field. Was that McAuliffe? No, that was Ricky Cox.
Ricky Cox, Roger.
Fly ball right field, 1 out.
It's Rob McAuliffe now of the Saints.
Rob's up. Everywhere you look, there's a Saint.
Yep. Got a pretty good turnout for this one.
Rob ground ball in the hole. Stevie Connolly comes up with it. A long throw across. He's in there.
Boy,
McAuliffe with the wheels.
that's a hustling infield hit from Rob McAuliffe. He hasn't run that fast all year, Raj. It's amazing what a camera will do on some of these people. He hasn't done that the whole year.
Should have had a clock on him on that one, Flash. I'm sure you guys remember that the next game, huh?
Yes, we will.
All right, Pat Flaherty's up. One out. Runner on first, McAuliffe. Base hit up the middle. McAuliffe with his wheels certainly will go to third. Manning with the clean pickup.
Boy,
It's away from the cutup. Now they got Flaherty. No, Flaherty gets back. It looked like he was going to head off to second base, but Conley did not throw the ball. So runners will go to first and third base, and Frankie Bignano's up.
it normally takes 2 hits for Rob to get the third from first, Roger, but tonight he's showing some tremendous speed.
Well, I think what he's showing me is he's got great trade value because he doesn't play that well with you guys, but yet get him on a team, the guy can play some ball.
Yes, Rob is going free agent this year.
All right, Frankie Bignano's up. Frankie's 1 for 2 tonight. High fly ball down the line. Could be foul and out of play. It is. Frankie's showing a little power there.
Yeah. Frankie's other hit went to the right field the other 2 times, so he can go with either field,
Yeah.
Raj.
Balls deep, 2 balls, 1 strike. And 1 out, runners on first and third. Ground ball, second base. Hoppa tags the runner, throws to first, double play, a great defensive play. Gets the Walsh division out of trouble as they get fast Frankie Bignano.
Good play by Hopper. The play for Pat Flaherty there was to stop Raj rather than continue on the play, and Hopper made a heck of a play. See a couple other players here from Kennedy Carpet, Raj, Paul Ahern and Chris Clark, who are now playing a fast pitch, but they also play a little bit for Kennedy Carpet at Kennedy Carpet team.
Absolutely, a lot of the Saints are here.
Yeah, very good team.
Representation from the league.
Yes.
All right, I believe Davey Powers will lead it off. Let's see, Charlie's back on the hill. Kilduff has gone to shortstop now. Tian's over at third. Flaherty's catching. Christo's at first. Finneran's at second. Stevie Rice has gone out to left center. Cedrone's in left center. Check that. Rice is in left. Cedrone's in left center. Todd Berry's gone to right center. And David Berry's still in right field. So we move to the top of the 8th inning. The score is 15-11. And it's time for the Walsh division to put on a rush here. Jay Ray doing an excellent job umpiring.
Yes, Jay's really helped out.
High pop-up down the left field line. And it looks like it's in the street. Almost picked off a biker.
There really hasn't been any controversies over balls and strikes or anything, Raj. Jay's pretty well had things under control.
Pat Condon doing the bases. Want to thank Pat. He's done an excellent job as well. Powers takes the ball outside. And Davey Powers, base hit. Left field. He starts the rally off again, just the way him and Kondo did last inning. So Hoppa's up. Now Hoppa's 3 for 3. He's hit the ball all over the ballpark. 15-11 is the score. Walsh division needs to make a run right here. Charlie Marisol on the hill. Hoppa, base hit down the left field line. Stevie Rice backs up, tries to hold the run. Now Powers holds. And the Walsh division making a run here. First and second base. Here's Stevie Conley.
Smahojo Company has really contributed for the Walsh division now, Raj.
Stevie Conley trying to go to right field again, fouls it off.
Roger, you're a little more familiar with Stevie. Is he basically a right field hitter?
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
He loves going to right field. Loves that right field. He was an excellent player. Played for a team called DC's in the Quincy League. Base hit to right field. That should play Davy Powers. It does. Huppa goes to second. Connolly's hit first. And Mahojo goes, doing their thing again.
Makes it 15-12, Raj.
15-12.
And still nobody out, Raj.
And we got a 15-12. There's nobody out. Pat Fallon's up. Pat's wearing the horse collar right now for the Walsh Division team. He needs a base hit here. Ball inside.
Pat's better sport might be basketball, Raj.
Oh, he's an excellent basketball player. One-on-one count. It's inside. He steps in, fouls it off. That certainly looked like a ball, but Pat felt he could pull it down the line and create a little more havoc here for Charlie Marisol in the Laffan division.
Charlie was happy he swung at that. That certainly wasn't one of the pitch that Pat would normally swing at.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Runners are on first and second base, no outs. Top of the 8th inning, and it's 15-12 in favor of the Laffan division. Pitch, ground ball, and it's off the glove of Johnny Cristo. Into right field, Barry has it. Huppa scores, Connolly over to third, he's in there. And into first base is Pat Fallon. Since I really couldn't see it, we're going to give him a base hit on it. Huppa scores, his 3rd run scored in the game. Connolly all the way over to third base, and that's going to send up Kenny Markham. They walked him last time. Kenny's homered and singled. Beyond that, 2 for 2. One hopper over to Tian. Throw to second, out. Throw to first, safe. And Stevie Connolly did not score.
No.
A little surprised at that.
Stevie should have been coming on the throw to second.
So they got Fallon. Markham's on and a fielder's choice. They got Fallon at second base. So now there's 1 out.
1 out first and third, Raj.
Here's Rich Holman. Rich delivered last time up with a double to left center field. He's 1 for 3 in the game. Next pitch, ground ball. It's at second base. Finneran comes up with it, throws to first. And Connolly just gets in. I don't know what. So Rich is out 4-3, gets an RBI, but Connolly scores and cuts the lead to 15-13. Markham goes into second base. And that's going to send up Billy Gray.
Billy Gray now becomes a tying run, Raj.
That's correct. And he can hit that long ball.
Yes, he can.
Line drive, base hit. That's going to score Markham. Gray rounds the bag. Throw comes into second base, and it's now a 1-run game. Billy Gray delivers. And there's been some hits thrown in, but I'll tell you, the bulk of the offense for tonight's game for the Walsh division certainly been done by that Mahojo club. It's not easy to say quickly. Joey Manning up.
That's why they're leading the league, Roger, with 11-3 record. They have offense up and through their lineup.
Manning hits a ground ball up the middle, picked off by Charlie Marisola. The throw over to first base, that retires the side. Laffan division hangs on to their lead, 15-14.
Roger, just like to get a word in here from my buddy, Mr. Gary Giles from the Saints. Gary, it's 15-14.
Yep.
Laffan division is ahead by 1 run, and it's into the bottom of the 8th.
Okay, thank you.
All right, yeah. It's about what you expected, Raj, as far as bottom of the 8th, 15-14, Laffan division?
I guess you couldn't have drawn up any better with Cecil B. DeMille.
No.
We'll see what the bottom of the 8th here has in store, and certainly the 9th.
I still think we got some dramatics here left. Inning and a half, 2 innings left.
All right, Shepard's going to be leading off here for the Laffan division.
I don't see any changes, Raj.
Shepard's done a great job at third base. He played a bulk of the game there until Johnny Tian came in there. Condon still on the mound. 2-0 count. Well, 3 balls now. Last thing Brian wants to do here is put a man on base. 3-1. Next pitch, ground ball. Connolly charges, and he can't handle it. And Shepard beats the throw. So Shepard gets on the air. This will send up Johnny Tian. No outs, runner on first. Bottom of the 8th inning. The outfield looks pretty much the same. Tian, oh, great try, great stab by Brian Condon. Tian, I thought that was already into center field. Great stab, and the pitchers have come up with some outstanding plays here in this ball game.
All night long, Roger. You saw the importance of pitches defensively. Jimmy Daly stepping up, Raj, one of the 3 Daly brothers of the tree service team.
Jimmy's had a great game, played excellent in right field. A couple of hits. Line drive, right center field, drops in, another base hit.
You can see how that double play is really important now, Raj.
Big time. You're looking at first and third, more runs scored, no outs. Up steps from the Saints. 15-14. Stevie Rice takes a strike, counts 1-1.
Stevie Rice will spray the ball around from the left side to the right side a little bit. And
it's a fly ball left center field. Rich Homan hauls it in. That retires the side. And Flash, be right back. Got to double check, make sure we got the right score here.
Okay, Roger. I believe we have a 15-14 score here. Let me give you a breakdown of the teams in each division. In the Laffan division, you have Barry Electric, M's Catering, Tree Service, Kennedy Carpet Company, and the Saints. The Walsh division, you have Mohojo Company, Jordan Brothers, Home Wreckers, Cappy's Tavern, and Benhouse. It's 10 teams, 5 teams in each division. I guess we're coming to the top of the 9th. We're just double checking on the score to make sure that we've got it at a 15-14 game in the top of the 9th. Laffan division ahead. Raj is going to double check, make sure we got all the runs, and that the climactic inning here in the 9th inning, the Walsh division would have to get 2 runs, we think, to go ahead and bring this game into the bottom of the 9th. Right now the 2 coaches are convening, and Roger's coming back to...
Minor problem we can't add. It's 15-15 is the score. We move to the top of the 9th inning. So the strikes are even more. Stevie Donovan's going to lead it off here in the top of the 9th inning for the Walsh division. Stevie Donovan, long drive down the right field line. It's foul.
This makes for a very interesting finish, Raj. Top of the 9th, 15-15.
Yeah, we missed those electronic scoreboards, so keep us up to date.
We've had a few other things going on.
All right, Donovan, Collins, Joyce, Jago, Condon, and Powers will be hoping to get up for the Walsh division this inning. Charlie's still on the hill. Ball is short. We got Shepard at third, and Kilduff at short. Finneran at second. And ground ball up the middle. Finneran's got it. The throw to first. He's got him. Great play by Chris Finneran. Showed a great range there, going up the middle, getting in front of the ball excellently, and gunning Stevie Donovan out.
Chris is one of the younger players in the league. Raj has got a great future.
Cedrone's now at first base. David Berry still in right center. This is going to send up Joey Collins. Joey down the line, foul. Just foul.
Foul ball.
Johnny Cristo's gone to right center field. Left center field is Ricky Cox. And Stevie Rice is in left field. Collins now 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Here's Charlie's pitch. Fly ball, deep left field. It's out of here, but it's foul. It bounces into the front yard. I wonder if the people in the Red House are tired of us playing ball over here.
They sort of shut up the shutters, and when the season goes on, Roger, and take the balls out of their hedges. That was well hit, but it was quite a bit foul, Roger.
All right, Joey. Takes a long drive, left field. Rice is back. He's got it.
And a boy, Steve.
That ball was knuckling all the way out there. Great job by Stevie Rice to haul that in with the sun right in his eyes.
I see Mr. Rice is also here as a fan, Roger, Stevie's father.
More rice here than they do in China.
Well, Jesus.
Weak stuff. Weak
Yes,
material.
sir.
We didn't have time to work on this, folks. All right, Pat Joyce is up. Pat's 0 for 3. He seems to like third base. 3 times he's grounded out to third.
Pat's basically a single hitter, Roger. He's not really a home run hitter.
Line drive, base hit. Pat Joyce delivers, and the rally's still alive for the Walsh division. That's going to set up Kevin Jago, and I tell you right now, he's got one thing in his mind, and that's cheese. He's going for the street.
Does Kevin have the potential here out
Oh,
front?
Yeah, he can hit him out. He leads our team in home runs, fortunately, because McDonough's been in Europe for the first 3 months of the season. Takes a ball a little bit deep. Now, Charlie comes inside about shoulder high. I guarantee you Kevin's jerking it. Yeah. Top. 1-1 count. Kevin. Ooh, it looked like he was going to right field. He surprised me.
Yeah, he definitely was, Roger.
Really surprised me. 1-2. Kevin. Foul tips that one. I think that was his pitch. He wanted to line that to right field, keep the rally. He is a team player. Line drive, base hit. Well, actually, it deflected over to the second baseman, and they got Jago out at first. 4-3. Couldn't quite see that one, folks, because of the crowd in hand, but no runs for the Walsh division here in the top of the 9th innings. We are tied at 15-15. We go to the bottom of the 9th inning. It'll be Johnny Cristo, Chris Finneran, and David Berry.
Looks like they're keeping the same lineup they had to finish off the 8th inning, Raj.
Bottom of the 9th.
Roger, exceptional speed coming up here for the Laffan division.
A lot of wheels, no question.
A lot of wheels.
Cristo, Finneran, and Berry. You're looking at some of the crowd on hand over on the Walsh division side. Very good representation for the All-Star game. Very good article put in by Mr. Sam Brogna, the Milton transcript. Obviously, a lot of people read it because we got a good crowd on hand. Not only just ball players and members of the ball players' families, but a lot of the team support and a lot of the local fans who appreciate softball. Condo's pitch is outside, ball 2. You don't want to walk Johnny Cristo. 2-0. Of course, he's a good hitter, too, so 2-0. Next one is way high, 3-0. And a little life showing here on the right side by the Laffan division. Next pitch is up. Strike, 3 balls, 1 strike. Yeah, another great job here turned in by Jay Ray and Pat Condon umpiring tonight's contest for us. High fly ball. Condo, great job to get it back. Markham says he's got it. Front of the fence, he hauls it in. 1 out.
Boy, that's a great comeback from Condo at 3-0 count, Raj. Get Johnny to fly out the left.
All right, here's Chris Finneran. Chris, another guy, not a real power hitter, but he'll beat you to death with singles.
They better get it in a hurry because Chris will try for 2 when he hits to the outfield.
All right, Chris 0 for 2 so far on the night. Pitch, strike on the inside corner. So Condo immediately right on top is not going to take a chance of getting behind like he did with Cristo, 3-0. David Berry on deck, and then top of the order for the Laffan division, Todd Berry. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bottom of the 9th inning. We're all tied at 15-15. Pitch to Chris. Ground ball to shortstop. Stevie Conley Stevie Conley cannot hang on to it. And there's the potential winning run on base. David Berry up.
Any type of base hit, Raj, will get Chris to third. Ball one to David. David goes to the right side a lot here, which would get Chris easily over to third base on a base hit.
All right, 2-1 count. Counts even now, 2 balls? 2 balls, 1 strike. Fly ball, left center field. Rich Holman trying to get a beat on it. Back, he's got it. Tagging, and the throw into second. A good, strong throw by Rich. It was up a little bit deep, but Finneran had every intentions of getting into second base till he saw the strong throw. Nice play defensively by Rich. David Berry, deep fly ball, but couldn't get him over. This will send up Todd Berry. Todd, 3 hits to right field. His last time a home run. Fly ball, right field, down the tennis courts, and out of play. Johnny Ford's running the concession stand, as we said earlier over there. All the money goes to the South Shore Children's Fund, and that was founded 7 years ago. And they sponsor different events, such as dinner dances, golf tournaments, softball tournaments, and it's all to benefit children with special needs. And one of the events they got coming up is JT's Tee-Off Tournament, July 18th. And that's going to be at President's, and they got a big dance afterwards and dinner dance at the VFW Bryan Post. Cost is only $15. They have music, dancing, and raffles. Base hit up the middle by Todd Berry. Rich gets the ball in play. The long throw to home. The throw to home, and that's it. The winning run is Chris Finneran dives in. Pat Joyce couldn't get the tag down. Could have been a controversial call, but it's all in fun. And the Walsh division dramatically loses this one by a score of 16-15. Great hit by Todd Berry. Chris Finneran just never stopped running.
Here's the perfect example, Raj, of a 2-out base hit where the runner takes off the minute he sees the batter swing, is able to score from first base. Very close play at the plate.
Could have gone either way. And the players up there with a handshake in the middle of the diamond. It was a great event, and we couldn't ask for a better game, 16-15. Diving play at home plate.
Boy, that was close. I tell you, what a way to finish, Raj.
Outstanding. We want to thank everybody involved in this. First of all, starting with cable, Milton Community Television, and director Don Money. Also like to thank Don Money Sr., Mark Williams, Derek Snowden, Ed Franklin, and KJ Williams. The All-Stars from both the Walsh and Laffan division, the final score here was 16-15, 1992. The Laffan division prevails. We want to thank Johnny Ford and the South Shore Children's Fund for putting up the concession stand, and everybody else was involved. Flash, thank you very much. The umpires, of course, were Jay Ray and Pat Condon. They did a super job. Thanks very much for joining me, and hopefully we'll bring a couple of the playoff games to the fans a little later in the summer.
Thanks for having me, Raj. It was a lot of fun. Thank you.
One step at a time.